According to the Kentucky Alpaca Association, the favorable climate and long growing seasons for pasture are several reasons Kentucky is a natural fit for aspiring alpaca farmers. As the alpaca continues to gain popularity in the business of farming around the world, it is steadily becoming premium livestock right here in the Bluegrass State. As a result, these two young farmers are harvesting alpacas with sheer excitement. Meet Fayette County Public School students Kylie and Chantel, two new alpaca farmers who are excited about a new adventure in farming.
We're just hoping to gain basic knowledge and experience and hope to spread it throughout anywhere, because the alpaca nation kind of thing it's so small and we want to expand it. So that's what our goal is.
It's just something different. I mean, we have hogs and cattle and sheep, but we don't have alpacas, so why not?
As part of their mandatory supervised agriculture experience, or SAE, at Locust Trace AgriScience Center, Kylie and Chantel researched the different breeds of alpacas, how to train alpacas, and the industry of alpacas. They worked closely with the instructor to make sure the project was on the right track and in line with the program.
Our instructor, Mr. Mink, he's been very helpful in helping us plan things and get everything ready.
They wanted something different to be able to take care of and learn how to, work with animals. They've always had a love for animals, but they always wanted something different than just, cows, sheep, goats, or chickens. They approached me about it back in the summer and asked me if I'd be willing to sponsor them getting alpacas here at Locust Trace for their SAE project. And I quickly agreed because they had done plenty of research for this. They looked into everything they needed to know from nutrition, needs, the different diseases and parasites that they would have to work with. And I told them if they could find alpacas to get here, that I'd be willing to help.
2 Huakea alpacas were donated to the students for farming and raising.
Most days after school, they'll stay after to feed their animals, to walk them around the campus. They work very, very hard with them. It's been really neat to watch. And then a lot of times we just kind of watch them in the field with the herd and kind of watch that herd mentality and see what's different and how they've integrated.
This donation that we got here for these alpacas has been tremendous in the aspects of it's allowed us to get more visitors here into Locust Trace. Also with that, it's also helped our other students learn about different livestock other than maybe just cattle or sheep or hogs, either one. It allows them to learn something new and get to see something that's different than what you see on a normal farm here in Kentucky. The alpacas have been really interesting for me to learn more about, since I'm the sponsor of the alpacas here with Kylie and Chantel.
The young student farmers networked and partnered with a local alpaca farm owner, Alvina Maynard, who helped educate and train the students on alpaca care.
We've been trying for a couple years now, keeping communication up with Locust Trace to see if there might be opportunity to have alpacas out here on the farm. They brought the alpacas home here to Locust Trace a couple months ago, and they've been giving them daily walks and helping them with their halter training and just really getting to know them and how to handle them appropriately.
What began as a quest to be different, something other than your typical livestock production, is now a reality. Almost a year later, these student farmers are about to harvest the fruits of their labor. The donated alpacas raised by Kylie and Chantel are now being prepared for a profit.
For the first time this year, we've had the opportunity to shear our alpacas. We've been working with them for the past few months as our supervised agriculture experience.
As we go into spring, as the temperatures start to get up, we want to get that big sweater off of them so they don't get so hot. This is their product that they have raised, and now they're going to sell the fiber to hopefully some handcrafters or hand spinners to make something out of this lovely harvest that they have.
So this is the comb. Okay. This is literally what combs the hair up into the cutter.
Preparing the alpaca fiber for sale is a unique process. Kylie and Chantel work diligently with professionals in the industry to make sure the fiber is properly harvested for sale.
So shearing is definitely a pretty involved process with alpacas. And so it's definitely nerve-wracking, to say the least, for your very first time. So these girls, I was very impressed with their ability to keep up. It's fast-paced, it's stressful, it's noisy. The animal at first seems like it's stressed out, and these ladies obviously care about their animals, and so that's part of the stress as well. The harvest quality today was very good. We minimized contamination. Above all, the fiber that was on the alpacas is good quality fiber. It's a higher grade, so they were growing good fiber. 50% of it is genetics, 50% of it is nutrition, which impacts the quality of the fiber on the animal. And then how it's shorn and how it's handled afterwards can also determine how good it is. But they did great. They followed instruction. They watched closely to what we were telling them to do, and so we got the harvest off all intact and in a profitable manner. So it looks really great.
For Kylie and Chantel, alpaca farming was not your typical farming. Alpaca farming presented an opportunity to learn and produce new harvest and livestock production.
It's been a crazy ride. We've learned a lot, especially about their personalities. They're so different. You'll never meet something like that.
Well, for now, we're hoping just to sell it at the Sheep and Fiber Festival. Next year, we might do the same, or we might have it be processed and made into gloves or hats or scarves that we could sell.
It's something that's good, and I believe in the future we're going to see more and more people interested in it. And I think it's something that our students here at Locust Trace are interested in, because they're looking at more animals, for different animals that they could bring in here to learn about for their SAE project as well. So
When you take it to market, you see all those crimpy little bundles that stick up?
Yeah.
Kylie and Chantel are now excited about the business of making clothing and agricultural product. Hi! With product in hand, these two are now ready for sheer excitement.